It was just before the Passover festival. Jesus knew that the hour had come for him to leave this world and go to the Father. Having loved his own who were in the world, he loved them to the end. The evening meal was in progress, and the devil had already prompted Judas, the son of Simon Iscariot, to betray Jesus. Jesus knew that the Father had put all things under his power, and that he had come from God and was returning to God. So he got up from the meal, took off his outer clothing, and wrapped a towel around his waist. After that, he poured water into a basin and began to wash his disciples' feet, drying them with the towel that was wrapped around him. He came to Simon Peter, who said to him, "Lord, are you going to wash my feet?" Jesus replied to him, "You do not realize now what I am doing, but later you will understand." "No," said Peter, "you shall never wash my feet." Jesus answered, "Unless I wash you, you will have no part with me." "Then, Lord," Simon Peter replied, "not just my feet, but my hands and my head as well." Jesus answered, "Those who have had a bath need only wash their feet. Their whole body is clean, and you are clean, though not every one of you." For he knew who was going to betray him, and that was why he said not every one was clean. When he had finished washing their feet, he put on his clothes and returned to his place. "Do you understand what I have done for you?" he asked them. "You call me teacher and Lord, and rightly so, for that is what I am. Now that I, your Lord and teacher, have washed your feet, you also should wash one another's feet. I have set you an example that you should do as I have done for you. Very truly I tell you, no servant is greater than his master, nor is a messenger greater than the one who sent you. Now that you know these things, you will be blessed if you do them." We live in a very self-centered culture, and this shouldn't surprise us much considering this was the original temptation from Satan. Do what you want, regardless of God's commands, and you will be like God. That's the lie that we have been force-fed ever since, we've existed. It seems like the lie has been amplified, though, doesn't it? Promotion and elevation of self seems to not just be a loud voice, but the prevailing voice of our people. We are told that true freedom comes from doing it our way, that we must be more focused on self-care than anything else, and that we can not only choose but also create our realities, and if that you disagree with my way and choices, well, you must be a small-minded, bigoted, and full of hate. Of course, this affects how we treat each other. If life is all about me, I will only go so far with others as to not inconvenience myself. If I do something for you, there still must be something in it for me. So, what is the result? We are seeing the result in real time, are we not? Have you not noticed the brokenness, the aggression, the confusion? If not, maybe we're looking too much at ourselves as well. In a society based on self, we lose all connection to a God that has modeled the complete opposite approach. In the Gospel of John, we get many examples from Christ on how to live a life that honors God. One of the most famous examples is the humble act of washing his followers' feet. The act is a literal sacrifice of pride, but the metaphor runs much deeper than just a one-time act of cleaning the dirt off a friend's feet. It is the recipe for a life that honors God. We are to lower ourselves in servitude, even to places of self-deprecation. For the sake of those around us, Jesus said, "I have given you an example that you also should do as I have done for you. Because God has humbled himself to serve us, we should do the same for everyone around us.